Hi girls, it's Tuesday, I think. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Um, it was really good to see your guys' faces this week and the end of last week. Um, I don't feel good today, so I'm sorry if I, kind of mush together everything I'm trying to say, but, or if I don't make any sense. Um, Lyme treatment's really kicking my butt. And I can't really breathe. So I know that a lot of you have breathing issues with your dysautonomia, and I have that shortness of breath right now because my blood sugar's low, but my blood pressure's low and my heart rate's high. So I have that shortness of breath, but then I also have a co-infection of Lyme disease called babesia that causes air hunger. So it makes you feel like no matter how much you breathe, you're not getting any oxygen in. I think it's because babesia is like a red blood cell parasite or something. I don't know. I think a doctor told me that. I don't really absorb it all. There's a lot of information thrown at me, a lot. I'm sorry, I'm not making any sense, and I just slurred. Yeah, so I rewatched your videos, and I want to answer your questions. I loved them. I loved all your videos this week. Nikki, I think that you are so brave to be traveling right now. I keep thinking of you, like, I wonder what Nikki's doing right now. Or, I wonder how you're doing and how you're holding up. I'm going to answer your question actually at the end of the video because since I can't leave my house other than to go to the doctor's office because of the multiple chemical sensitivity, I don't travel. But on the days that I do go to the doctor, his office is safe for me. Unless someone walks in with perfume or fabric softener or something. But anyways, I drive like 2 hours to see him, and I'm with him for 2 hours, and then it's 2 hours home. So I pack almost like I'm moving into the office every week. So I'm going to show you at the end of the video what I pack. Do you guys do that? I guess this will be question number one. Do you guys do that? When you go to the doctor, do you pack like your life into a bag? Paige, I know you asked what do you do for yourself before you go to the doctor. Well, I prepare. I have to get up like 3 hours early, and it makes me feel really secure when I do this. I mean, I have to do it, but it also makes me feel really secure when I have like Tupperwares full of food and snacks and an EpiPen and liquid Benadryl and all my supplements and all my medications. That just makes me feel good before I go to the doctor. Like, I'm fully prepared for the car ride and everything. So I'm going to show you at the end of the video what I do. But anyways, I hope that you got yourself packed and that you didn't forget anything. That's always my biggest fear, that I'm going to forget something when I'm packing. So I hope that you successfully packed and that you're feeling okay. Kylie, sorry, I can't breathe. Kylie, I'm sorry that you had to make your video in bed. I hope that you've been feeling better. At the end of your video it said that you were. So I hope that you are back on your feet and that you're out of bed a little bit more often. I don't keep everything in my bed like you do, but I keep everything on my nightstand or on the table that I'm sitting at. Like right now, I have the computer screen tilted up, so you can't see that there's digestive enzymes here and like water bottles and to-do lists written on napkins because I can't stand up to go get Post-its. Yeah, there's pretty much everything. I have a book, like there's everything on this table. My poor family, like you'll see in the end of the video that seriously chronic illness and POTS has taken over our house. I'll show it. Like there's pill bottles everywhere. There's pills and supplements and meds everywhere. They're where I eat dinner, which is by the I have pills over there. I have pills on the counter by the stove. I have a whole medicine cabinet that was constructed for me in the kitchen. And then by my bed I have pills. They're everywhere. In the bathroom. So that's going to be my question for this week. has POTS taken over your house? Like, is there something POTS related in every room? Whether it be like a shower chair in the bathroom, which I have, or meds all over the place. So anyways, you asked if we're sensitive to medicine, and I really am. I'm very, very sensitive. And I think it's partly the infectious disease, partly the autonomic issues, partly multiple chemical sensitivity, and probably my adrenals seem really touchy. I don't know, I think it's all of it. All of it messes with my breathing and blood pressure, and everything makes me dizzy. So yeah, I definitely can relate, and I think that's why I turned to alternative medicine, but I have to be really careful about what I take in regards to alternative medicine too, because sometimes, herbs, supplements, alternative treatments can be just as potent as regular medicine. So, also you asked if our body temperature is really low, and yes, I call myself a human ice cube. In winter, I'm miserable, even if I have the heater on full blast, because seriously, I feel like a human popsicle. So I feel your pain. It literally is painful, doesn't it? Feel like your limbs are almost frozen solid, and it feels like your brain is frozen solid too. It's really uncomfortable, so I hope that improves for you too. Shannon, you asked us what our mind frame is when we are really sick, and I have to say I can completely relate to what you were saying. Like last night, I had a really bad night, and I laid there and I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to kill me. But I think logically I knew that it probably wouldn't, because I had been that sick before, and I'd had nights that bad before, and it didn't kill me. But my doctor was trying to explain to a family member, because a family member thought I had anxiety, because I get scared sometimes when I get that sick. And kind of like you said, I think, oh my gosh, what if this never gets better? I mean, I know logically that everything will pass, but my doctor explained that it's kind of like a flight or fight response. Kind of like when he calls it running from the bear. When you're getting chased by a bear, all you can think about is the current moment, that you're being chased by a bear, and your adrenals pump adrenaline through your body, your heart races, all you can think about is getting away, and if you're going to survive. And it's kind of like that when your blood pressure is really low, because you're in a dire situation. It's like you're running from a bear, or when you're in any situation that's really, harrowing to the body. So yeah, my doctor just kind of explained it as a natural response to your body being in a state that feels dire. So I think it makes us feel like, oh my gosh, this is it. I'm going to die, or this is never going to pass, or, So yeah, I can definitely relate. I do think like that. I try not to, but I think it's inevitable. It's natural. So, Paige, you asked us how we would explain dysautonomia to a child. I think your explanation was fantastic. Sometimes I feel like I'm explaining it to a child when I try to explain it to certain people. So I just try to condense it, because I know if I talk more than 5 seconds or 10 seconds, I'm going to lose them. So I just say that the wiring in my brain is messed up. Your brain sends signals to your heart and to your stomach and to your lungs to do what they're supposed to do, and mine doesn't. The signals get lost. It's almost like someone snipped the wires. And so, I don't know. I just call it like a misfiring, brain misfiring. And it causes my heart to misfire and all my other organs that part of my brain controls. Okay, so I am going to stop here, because I don't think I made too much sense, and I think I rambled. So yeah, I'm going to go show you what I packed to go to the doctor and my kitchen. So the question for this week is, has pots taken over your house like it's taken over mine, especially the kitchen? Okay, girls. I hope that you're feeling okay. Bye. So there's my life on a shelf over there. I take all that with me to the doctor, and it's taking over my kitchen. The sad thing is, I'm taking all of that right now. And there's a bag full of it, more of it in my closet. So where do you guys keep all your stuff? I mean, does it take over your kitchen like this? It doesn't exactly fit in my purse, so I travel with a highly fashionable, eco-friendly shopping bag